What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to Rants with Ray. My name is Rainice Mitchell, and I'm here because I have a good message for y'all. Get ready for a holy shift, okay? Y'all know I'm traumatic, but God said it's getting ready to go down, okay? It's getting ready to go down, and you getting ready to go up, okay? Get excited, get excited. I'm excited, and I'm super excited. Okay, y'all. I really, really am, and God is just so good. God is so good. Dang, what happened to my music? That ain't nothing but the devil hating on me. Okay, God is so good. As you can see from the title, it says, "Get ready for a holy shift," and I got this message from God through multiple different situations, right? So, first of all, so many great things happened this just today, this morning. But before I go into super deeply what happened, on my way back home, right? On my way back home, I was driving when I seen a billboard that said, at first I thought it said "Holy SHRT," right? Kind of like how because it was on the billboard, spread it out, kind of like how the title is, where it's a bunch of eyes. So if you look fast and you're driving on the highway, you gonna think it say "Holy SHRT." But when I looked again, I had remembered that I had saw this sign before. I saw this billboard before, and it says "Holy Shift." Get ready for a holy shift, y'all. Get ready for a holy shift, y'all. And then I seen something else that it was like another company, like a truck. And I want to say, I think it said "complete precision," or it was like a word and then it said "precision." And God is saying, y'all, get ready because there is a holy shift taking place. There is a holy shift taking place. It's just going to hit people at different times. And I want to say honestly, for the past month, I feel like we've all been kind of like in alignment. It's like, well, not the stories, but the messages have been tying in with each other. And I was talking last week how we need to get ready because there is something getting ready to happen. There is a shift. There is opportunities that are getting ready to take place. And then some of you all are getting ready to take a test. You're either getting ready to take a test or you already took the test. And y'all, God is now giving me the message of get ready for the shift. So this morning, God, y'all, y'all, this morning I was getting ready. I was going to this venue, and I was going to this venue to secure a spot. And when I got to the venue, well, for one, yesterday I had called the venue or whatever, and they had let me know that, if I couldn't go ahead and pay in full, then I would take the risk of, not being able to do what I'm trying to do on that specific day, because somebody else may book it for that day. And I was kind of freaking out, kind of stressing, and God was like, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that at all. Like, it's going to be available for you to book it because I told him I was going to drive up there today to book it. And the lady was like, okay, but you'll take a chance of it not being there. But I was like, don't go today. I want you to go tomorrow. And good enough, I went this morning, y'all. And for one, I wanted to check the venue out because I had been checking out prior venues, and y'all, they had looked a hot mess, right? And people were like basically false advertising in a way, because it's like it didn't look like what they were, like the pictures on Google or Instagram. So fast forward, moving forward, I get there to this venue, and y'all, the venue is brand spanking new. They're actually like still finishing up some construction, and the lady was like, "Yeah, she didn't reserve you. I mean, she didn't make a reservation for you to book this room in the venue for this day." And I was like, "Yeah, but she told me she couldn't reserve it." And the lady was like, "I'm not sure why she told you that, but what I'll do is go ahead and reserve it for you, and I can actually show it to you." And I was like, "Stop, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The lady didn't even reserve it, and she could reserve it, but she told me she couldn't reserve it." So there will be, I'm going to speak on that later within the video. Let me just get to the meat of the message first. So basically, she ended up showing me the venue that I wanted to book, and y'all, it's going to be brand spanking new. They're almost done with the construction. It looked really, really good, and I just was so grateful. And it just, not that the lady yesterday was rude, it was just that her energy just wasn't right. It just, when God is involved, it's a difference when God is in the midst of what you're doing, because you're just gonna have a peace about it, and you're gonna have a feeling of like safety in a way, because that's how I felt with the lady this morning. I felt like safe with moving forward with her. And then not only was she able to hold my spot and block it off from anybody else being able to book it, but on top of that, she reduced the price, y'all. She reduced the price for me as well. And I just was like, God is so good. God is so good. God is so, so good. And he's saying he needs y'all to get ready, because these breakthroughs, it's not just happening for me, it's happening for y'all too. It's just God is using me in my life and what I have going on, because we all are on different timelines. Some of you all may not have experienced the shift yet. So God may be using me or somebody else on YouTube to warn you, so you can prepare for the shift and be ready when it arrives, and I can feel like so much greatness and prosperity. Like, I know this is only the beginning of everything that God has in store. And I've had this feeling of gratitude, of just joy and peace ever since that day where I was taking a major test and God let me know that I passed. It's like ever since that moment, it was like God blessed me, blessed my spirit with, I don't know, like just this feeling of like expectancy, where I know something big is coming or about to get ready to happen. And y'all, God is already showing out. He's been showing out literally every day since I passed the test. It's been something new every day that has caught me by surprise. Because I ain't gonna lie, like when I went to the venue today, I ain't know what it was gonna look like. Yo, honestly, I was expecting it to look like crap, and I figured I probably wasn't going to end up using the space. And that's just me being 100% honest. So I wasn't even going with the intentions of I'm going to use the space. So I was hoping, but I just wasn't getting my hopes too high, because I didn't want to be disappointed. I didn't want to be discouraged and get angry, or just allow the enemy to play on my emotions by putting my trust in the opportunity instead of putting my trust in God. So boom, move forward. I go, and not only is the venue much better, it's like much better than what the pictures are online. It's brand spanking new, and I got it for a cheaper price than what I was originally told. And God is saying, get ready, because this is how this next season is about to go. As you continue to walk in obedience, in alignment with me, you're going to see how things just happen for you. No longer will you be in a space of chasing what you want, but what you want coming to you. Like what you want will be chasing you down. That is the the space that you're about to move into. That is the status that God is upgrading you to. See, before God upgraded your status, before God increased your bank account, he had to make sure that he could trust you, because God loves all of us, but he doesn't trust all of us. And I know some of you all are probably still struggling with getting certain things together with God. But God is saying, you know, he sees your heart space. He sees your heart posture, and he sees that, you're trying. And you have put in a lot of effort up until this point, and God sees your heart. So he's not going to hold over your head what you didn't do or what you haven't done. But he will delay either the entire blessing or certain parts of the blessing until you do that thing that he's asking you to do. Because whatever it is specifically, it may be something that you'll need later on, or it may be something that is affecting your capabilities of doing something later on that you don't even know that you'll be doing it, right? So God is saying he's not holding it over your head, but you will make your process a bit more harder and slower if you don't get in full alignment. You not moving in full alignment will create that extra delay in spiritual warfare, that you're now you're in a spiritual covenant to where you won't be affected by those things. They can't touch you right now. You are untouchable because you are in a new covenant with God. As you pass that test, whatever that test was for you, it placed you and your bloodline in a new covenant though, right? But even though you're in a covenant, obedience trumps everything. So your God's directions or instructions are going to trump everything. So even if you are in a covenant, if you're not being obedient to what God is asking you to do, you're going to affect the capacity of that covenant. So make sure he basically, what God is telling me is, he needs his people to get in full alignment, because for where you're going, it's gonna be for your best bet, okay? For one, it's gonna be your best bet, and it's going to bring you the clarity and peace you need. Because for some of you all, the fear that you're feeling or the confusion that you're feeling, it is directly derived from your disobedience. That extreme amount of fear, anxiety, and confusion is deriving from your disobedience. So the second you get into alignment and you obey whatever God is telling you to do or to stop doing, it's going to bring you that peace, that clarity, and that strategy that you need to continue moving forward. And know that when you're moving with God, y'all, you're not going to have all the answers at once, okay? God is going to give you the answers as you take each step. You're not going to have the whole game plan before it gets started. I know it's annoying. It's frustrating. But you got to trust that God has the greatest plan and knows what's best for you even more than you. Okay? Okay. So get excited, get ready. I was literally watching this video before I got on here. Dang, what was her name? Let me find her name, because she was, man, her spirit really blessed me, and God had led me to look at her video. And the name of her video was called A September to Remember. And God was like, this is going to be a September to remember for you. Oh, it's her name is called It's Cassie Blanco. And the name of the video says, God says this month will be a September to remember. You guys, check that out. If this message aligns with your spirit and it's confirming a lot of things for you, because that video will further confirm things for you. And it just, when I watched it, it just blessed me so much because God literally led me to it. I try not to watch videos before I get on here. So for God to lead me to watch that before I got on here, it was so good. And then he led me to watch a video by Daniela Ochaga called A Table Has Been Set for You. God is leading it in my spirit to tell you all to watch those two videos. The first person's name is It's Cassie Blanco. God says this month will be a September to remember. And then the second video is by Daniela Ochaga, and it's called A Table Has Been Set for You. And God is saying, get ready, because this September will be a September to remember. You are walking into your promised land, and things are getting ready to take place. You're about to get ready to meet people. The spiritual warfare is getting ready to ease up. The pressure of God turning you into this diamond is getting ready to ease up, okay? And for some of you all, kind of like what I was talking about yesterday. So for half of you all, he's had you in a period where, well, in a wilderness where you have been being stretched, exhausted. You don't really have you haven't had no rest. And then for the other half of y'all, y'all are in a period where, because you were a person that moved around so much and didn't know how to sit down, he had you in a period where you were just basically, to your understanding, you felt like you were stagnant, like you weren't getting anything done, right? So for the people that were being stretched physically and just feel like you're exhausted physically, get ready, because God is about to, before he slingshots you forward, he's going to allow you to have a season where it's either 2 to 4 months or 3 to 6 months. It'll vary from each individual, where he's going to have you resting, and he's going to be restoring you, restoring your spirit, restoring your vitality, restoring your spirit, your youth, and everything that you'll need in order to conquer this next season and walk fully in your purpose for that season. So I love y'all. God loves you so much more. And know that this will be a September to remember. Get ready for this holy shift, because God is on the move. God is on the move, and you are next on his list, okay? All right, y'all. I love y'all. Make sure y'all take this message back to God. Take me back to God to confirm if it is for you. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.